The fact of the matter is, I definitely think that it's perfectly within the Pelicans' right, and I wouldn't blame them one bit for holding on to Anthony Davis. Why should they be forced to make a move before the trading deadline with his preferred destination when they have him under contract, when they can simply sit him out for the rest of the season if he's too hurt to play, or whatever the case may be? They ain't going to the playoffs anyway. And then you wait till this summer where you have a bevy of options available to you, and you can pick and choose what is best for your franchise, because you certainly don't owe him anything when you're paying him over $25 million. You're willing to give him $240 million, and he still wants to leave. You don't owe him anything. Look out for yourself as a franchise, and I think you have more options if you wait.
I actually disagree. I know why you would say that. On the surface, that seems right. More bidders opens up the marketplace. You get the best offer. In fact, I actually think right now the Lakers are under such pressure that this is the best offer the Pelicans will receive. They may get a lesser offer later, and I'll tell you why. The Pelicans could literally sit there and say, obviously, they can't have LeBron James. We want every other asset you have. And what could the Lakers possibly tell them? Meaning, Ingram, Kuzma, Ball, Hart, draft pick, expiring contract, empty the cupboard. I think by the time you get to if you get past the trade deadline, and now Anthony Davis can't get a max contract, a super max offer from the Lakers, now whatever team gets him is renting him for 1 year. So the offer is going to start to go down. If Rich Paul and them put it out there, he's not re-signing with you.
I disagree with you. And the reason I disagree with you is because his contract doesn't expire this summer. It expires next summer. And if he wants to leave bad now, he's going to want to leave bad this summer. And the fact that he's going to want to leave so badly, and he's the superstar that he is, puts them in a position where they're still capable of demanding what they demand, which means the Lakers would still have to capitulate because Kawhi Leonard's probably not coming there, Kevin Durant's probably not coming there, Kyrie Irving's probably not coming there, etc.
No, I'll tell you why not. Because at that point, if they put it out there, well, look, now the trade deadline's passed. Now AD is not going to be able to get a supermax contract offer from his new team. In that case, if it's not the Lakers, in that case, now the Lakers have much more leverage.
But the only reason
because now for everyone else, it's a one-year rental.
But the only reason Anthony Davis wouldn't be able to get a not the supermax, because he can't get the supermax from anybody but his own team. But the only reason why he wouldn't be able to get max dollars or a long-term commitment from anybody else is if he said, I'm not signing with you.
Right.
But any place Anthony Davis wants to go and is willing to commit to, they will trade the farm for him.
And that's what I'm saying. If they put it out there, and Rich Paul, I'm sure, is letting them know now, right? The only team he will re-sign with if he's traded there is the Lakers. So I want you guys to know, this is a one-year rental if the trade deadline passes. Now all of a sudden the Lakers deal might get worse for the Pelicans.
And the Pelicans are not taking the Lakers' calls.
Right. You're assuming Anthony Davis will be resolute in that position.
That's true.
The point is, what if he's not? What if he sits there and starts looking at the Los Angeles Lakers situation and says, excuse me, that's a couple of seasons from now. I want to be there now, but I'm not about to ruin the next year and a half of my life.
I'll tell you why. He's about to turn 26 in March. Kyrie Irving, for example, is about to turn 27. Everyone knows you can't do it with one superstar. You need two or three. LeBron is on the last deal of his career. So not only does anyone who wind up there, Anthony Davis, maybe Kyrie, someone like that, wind up getting to play with LeBron for the next 3 years, but then LeBron's gone and you inherit the keys to the kingdom, the number one brand in the NBA.
That's what you're saying. And the point is that just tell me the sky is blue anytime. I got it. The fact of the matter
is, they'll only be 30 when he's gone.
The fact of the matter is that they don't have his rights. And the New Orleans Pelicans, and I told you yesterday, he's in a position where they could give him $240 million. Or they could keep him through next year. It could be 6 years and he could be the first $300 million player. They're daring to see if he's willing to walk away from that, or if he's willing to shun all other teams because he wants to be the LA. I was told that Anthony Davis, even though the Lakers are his preferred choice, number one, that is not the only team he would commit to, which means this option is there for them to hold down the fort and say, let's see who has the best offer.
This is my prediction. I made it about Le'Veon Bell. I think first we're going to see this with Kawhi Leonard, and next we're going to see it with Anthony Davis, because the players, especially the superstars, know they must send a message to teams. After 6 years, they want to be traded out of the market, if they don't prefer that market, to another team so that they'll be eligible for a supermax. And the only way to make that point to the league and to the owners of the teams is to not re-sign to the team you're traded to unless it's your number one option. I don't think he'll re-sign with that team unless it's the Lakers.
Well, Paul George ruined that because he got traded to Oklahoma City, was supposed to go to L.A. and wanted to stay in OKC.
You're right.
So that debunks that right
no,
there.
No, it doesn't debunk it, but it's evidence to the contrary. You're right.
Well,
that doesn't help them.
To the contrary, I think that's debunking it.
Anthony Davis will regret making it so vocal and making it clear that he wants to go to L.A.?
I think the thing that Anthony Davis will ultimately regret is that he should have said this summer he wanted out, as opposed to waiting until now, because you would have started off the season with the Pelicans under the gun. That was a headache they may not have been willing to deal with, just like Popovich and them didn't want to deal with it with Kawhi Leonard, and I think that would have improved his chances. I think he waited too long.